studio. This is called Live Wire, and you're watching Live Wire, and we're going to be talking about belly dancing, Belly Dance Wisdom. It's a new book, which you can get. You can also see the dancers dance. Daleela Morad, did I say it correct?
Daleela Morad. Very good.
I did. Okay,
yes,
good.
You did.
Well, good. Then I won't get beat up by the producer for that. No, she's wonderful, actually. But I'm really interested in belly dancing. Why? Why is belly dancing so popular throughout America, throughout the world?
I think it's because there's something so quintessentially feminine about it, and we live in a very kind of masculinized culture and planet.
That's good.
And I think that there's a harmonizing effect. So when you belly dance, you're connecting to everything that's very feminine, everything that's very soft, healing, kind of this maternal energy to it. So it's not just sexy. There's something deeper to it. There's this almost kind of goddessy feel to it. And I think women just need that. There's a real lack of that balance. Women are working and they're wearing pants and they're having to just go in the workforce and compete and be almost, connect a lot to their male side, which is good. But then the female side gets very kind of just pushed aside or put down or seen as kind of inferior.
So do you teach belly dancing?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so that women who are interested in exploring that part of their femininity would come to you and do, and just take it for their own pleasure and do they then perform in front of people?
A lot of them do.
Yeah.
A lot of them do. And I have a troupe. Most of them started out as just students, and now they're performing with me.
Wow.
Zahad is a perfect example. She was a student of mine for 4 years, and now she's a professional performer and my dance partner, and we perform all over. We do lots of weddings and different special occasion events and have a lot of fun.
It looks like a lot of fun. In fact, hopefully at the end of the show you can show me a little bit. But we are going to see you dance a little bit then, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, we'll do that in a few minutes.
Okay.
But tell me about the book.
The book kind of focuses a lot on the more physical end of belly dancing. There will be another book that I'm going to connect more to the emotional and spiritual aspects of belly dancing. It's going to be belly dance therapy. But this is more like an introduction to belly dancing. So there's a chapter where I kind of lead the reader through this visualization where she pretends she's this beautiful Nile dancer and she's been asked to perform for the pharaoh at his banquet.
Great.
So you really get connected to the energy of the dance and the ancientness of it, connecting to Egypt in particular. I've been there 3 times. So I walk the dancer through this visualization as she's performing, learning, not she's performing, but she's learning these steps that she will perform for the pharaoh. And then I have a section outlining how to put together a really nice practice costume and how to pick the right music, how to prepare for your first live class if you want to do that. And
how wonderful the role playing. I never thought of that being a part of it, but I can see it. The costume, beautiful costumes, absolutely gorgeous costumes.
Well, these
the
are
role
cover up.
playing.
You haven't seen them yet.
I haven't seen them yet. Those are just the covers?
Those are just the covers.
Ooh, yes. Zahrad, what was it first thing that you thought of when you were enticed to learn how to dance this way?
Well, it was interesting because I had never really seen belly dance, but I had heard about it. And I had danced when I was a kid and was interested in getting back into it. But I knew I didn't really want to do jazz or ballet or tap. Again, I wanted to do something different and a little less jumpy and things like that. And so there was just something about belly dancing that intrigued me, even though I didn't know much about it. And when I started, it was really interesting because there was something that felt so good when I was doing it, and I didn't realize what it was until I learned more and more about the history of the dance and the sisterhood and camaraderie with women and everything.
Okay.
So
I find that fascinating. And How about you? Where did you come to this?
You know, I started out in Davis as a university student, freshman year, and it was just like a way to get away from my studies. Because I was 8 hours a day, kind of to try to balance the mental with the physical. But over the years, as I continued with it, it became so much more than just a study break or exercise. There was something, again, about connecting the sensual with the spiritual, and something about connecting the feminine with the masculine. And just being, when I was a kid, I was about 16, my father, in a moment of anger, let me know that he said, why couldn't you have been born a man? Because I wanted a firstborn son, and I was a firstborn daughter. And I think that left a real strong impact on me, because he also told me I wasn't feminine enough. So yeah, why couldn't you be more like your sister? She's so much softer and sweet. No one's going to want to marry you, and this kind of thing. So I think this I didn't figure this out till years later. I got my master's in psychology and then kind of figured things out. But I think part of why I was drawn to the dance was, again, to connect to the feminine side. That in a way, I think my father downplayed it, put down a lot. He was very, very patriarchal and put women down a lot. So this was a way for me to learn to value female traits such as softness and intuition and compassion and understanding and empathy, all the qualities that the planet needs today, all the things that we need. And there was something so deep and healing about getting into belly dancing on just a personal level for me, but also on a spiritual, more humanitarian level. I really want to help women and the planet, you know, to connect to what's lacking, what we really need, and that's a healing. And I think it's the feminine, it's that divine feminine that we need to help balance and heal
Couldn't agree
the
with
planet.
you more.
So it can go, I mean, it can just be a fun, flirty dancer. It can be so much more. It's it's just where you put the focus.
Great. Well, can we see a little of the dancing?
Sure.
Good. Could we do that?
Definitely.
Can we? We're going to take a little break, just a little quick break, and these ladies are going to get up and we'll see them on the side set.
Sounds
do
good.
a short piece of dance.
And afterwards, you'll come up and join us, right?
Yeah. No,
That
I won't
lesson
join
that
you.
you
You're going to
wanted.
come back over here and we'll talk a little bit more. Is that okay? No? Then we're going to go. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All
Well,
right.
Thank you.
let's see
It was
it.
a pleasure.
Thank you. Whoop. Wait a minute. We have to undo them. We'll just have somebody. Woo. Fantastic. Okay. Well, thank you. Those are beautiful costumes. Absolutely. Great. So this piece, is this like a classical piece?
This is, yes, Egyptian,
Egyptian?
classical to
Classical.
a drum music.
With drum music.
Yes.
Great. Well, let's have a look at it.